All right, there we go. So hopefully you can hear me now. And I know it's. Let's make this bigger. Yep, double window. As you can see, I got junk everywhere. But I figure I might as well, have fun, be online. All right, let's see if we can add video. Ugh, washed out, but at least you can get the. I'll put that over here. Put that. Play musical chairs here. That. Yeah, like that. There we go. All right. So there's the Ultrabot. I was able to successfully print the demo print file. Came out a little browner than I personally would like, but maybe I cooked it in the sun a little too long. I don't know. Trying to put back on the last case screws. Alright, so yeah, so here a little bit jeez. Here in a little bit I'm gonna have to go and get my my dinner and pizza that I've got cooking, but the oven took like forever to heat up. But oh, you know what? I just realized I'm there. Okay. So I figure maybe we can trying. So I got from Harbor Freight 2 more of these LED lights. So now I've got shop lights, 2 of them that are on a switch. Landlord was able to help me get actual like house building power all the way over, so I got a full 50 amp panel now. So now I can actually run more than 2 printers and they don't die. My little TV that's right here beside the main screen decided to die. Had it for 8 years, so it's not unexpected, but anyway, maybe let's try and let's get something going on the resin printer. Might as well. Come on. Let's open up. Alright, let me put on. There we go. Alright. So, what should we print? Something that hopefully won't take very long, but would be kind of a nice little resin print. I'm so not used to having a machine that doesn't like integrate with Octoprint. It's really weird. Let's see, what do I got in my big file list? I mean, so far, I figured out the problem with the resin printer, I think. So I never adjusted the bed tilting lock screw. So I guess, you can make sure that when it goes down, it actually seats completely flat. Apparently I didn't undo that bolt. So I redid the leveling, redid that. But I am noticing that on the first bit going down, it still makes like a weird buzzing, like not clicking noise, but it does make, it makes a stepper noise pushing down, and then but it goes for about 10 seconds or so, and then it stops, and then it starts printing. So I don't know what I'm doing because it's not covered in the instructions. So I don't know if I'm missing a step or if I just didn't understand correctly, but it did print. And this resin print, I mean, it came out really nice. I mean, there's no discernible lines, layer lines, even on their demo print, other than like the base layer looks a little more squished than personally I would like, but I mean, it doesn't look bad. So let's see, what do I have? So we got Michael Cassell, 3D printing Viking, 3D print Viking, excuse me, I'm saying it wrong. CNX Tech, welcome gentlemen. If there's anybody else that's here that I'm not seeing, speak up. Testing. Let's see what I got in testing. That's for air assist. Wonder if I can do the Baker cube. Cube number 3. Oh boy, I didn't realize that thing was that big. Holy moly. Okay. Never mind. Trash that. Okay. It says this is the mini cube. Yeah. That's not gonna work. Alright. What about workshop folder? I don't like calibrations. Welcome, Kit. Hopefully y'all can hear me. I'm not just talking. Sounds like I hear part of the echo, but I don't know if that's internal or if you guys can actually hear me well. Just in case it's not a bit on the quiet side. Okay. Like just me not talking enough, or the volume is not. Oh, okay. Let me raise the volume a bit. Okay, tell me, I guess if that's a little too much or not enough. Whichever. Evening, Rover. Volume still? Huh. Okay. What about now? Is that volume better? Is that blasting everybody else out now? Okay, good. Sometimes it's just me and I just talk low even though I put the gain up. Alright. Random items. Spiral Lace, Caddy, Moon City. Huh. What do you think? Moon City, a vase, the world map, spherical lithophane. That might be kind of cool. Though I suspect the very top of it is going to gather a bunch of extra resin inside the top of it. You know what? That actually sounds kind of cool. Let me... Oop. All right. Holy moly. Alright. There we go. Wonder how well that'll print. Probably not that well at all. Especially since this is just a little tiny dot on Antarctica is like the only thing holding. Alright, I'm gonna flip the screen real quick to be right back, and then I'll be right back. So hold on a minute. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I had to unmute it too. So apparently the dog decided that it would be a great idea to dump all of my trash from the kitchen all over the kitchen floor. All of it. Sorry to hear that, Kit. I don't have any of them, so I can't test any of that. Let's see, I've got Ultra Base, PC Smooth sticker, some type of custom glass that HE3D came with. My big glass sheet on the Tronxy with Kapton tape. And then the Tronxy like fake tack. So that's all I've got to work with. They all seem to work pretty well for me, at least. Yeah, it is a dog thing. She's a young German Shepherd, probably about, I want to say, 8 to 10 months. So she's still in that digging, rooting around puppy phase. And our other dog is about 3. So she doesn't really mess with stuff that she knows she's not supposed to. But anyway, let's see. Go back to the desktop. Let's find us something to print. Oh, that's cool. Is it like a harder metal type flex, or is it like the really? Because like the Tronxy build that I have. Let me back to the main cam. There we go. It's the big magnetic sticker. So this whole thing flexes super easy. I'm trying to clean up the stuff on it. Gecko Tech. I've heard of them, I think. Or I might be thinking of somebody else. I think I've heard of the Gecko Tech. I mean, everybody seems to have a 50-50 mix on all these different bed surfaces, so I don't know. One Res, welcome, sir. Bit stiffer. Oh, okay. Which one Res? We've talked about like 4 different build surfaces already. Hi, you little turd. Yeah. Why are you digging in my kitchen like that? You gonna say hi to everybody? Oh, you like that ear, don't you? Oh, yeah. She is huge for her age, I guess? I don't know. I didn't have good luck on the Ultra Base that was on my ANET before I got rid of it. And I've got a second Ultra Base for my son's machine. I don't know if I'm going to keep it on there because it was never really that great. But on my Delta, that one works fantastic. I don't... It had some issues at the beginning, but that was mostly like me trying to get used to it. But now that I've figured it out, like it's been pretty nice. There we go. I'll do. Okay, loading. There we go. Oh, will that print the whole thing? Oh, that'll be nice. Get to show like all the really intricate detail. Alright, so oh, stupid mouse. My gaming mouse from like over almost 15 years ago. It still works, but every now and then it just. I mean, do I tell I make this thing hollow or just accept the default print like this? What do you guys think? I mean, since this is all new to me. Jeez. Alright, well, slice it. $120mm. Looks like it. My max will go to 180, so should fit just fine. Holy crap, 7 hours? I wonder if this would actually let me do it. So I'll try another time, but I found that there's the board that they put in this machine actually has a network port. And I can get it an IP address, but I couldn't make it do anything else. So I'm wondering if that actually works. That would be pretty cool. So you think I should make it smaller just to print faster, or? So I think the max would be like right up about here where the cursor's at. Or the mouse, excuse me. So that'd be about 120. About here probably would be about 180. The thickness of the print. What do you mean? Did I miss a setting? I mean, like make it hollow? Or do I need to dig a hole? Or what do you mean? The thickness of the print wall. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Sorry. Oh, there we go. So that's the total print volume that it looks like it'll have. Hey, Ron. CMP. How's it going, man? Sorry, you're getting a bit of a headshot there. Trying not to eat directly on camera. There we go. Save that. Sean Gould, yeah. I mean, it's getting better. Oh, well, good luck on that, Ron. Hopefully, you're able to repair everything just fine. But yeah, Sean, so trying to get back into the swing of things of streaming again since the whole medical issues with the weird hives and taking all that prednisone. It's just, it's really messed me up. I don't feel like I should. All the joints still hurt. I feel like I'm still kind of recovering from all of that. Now my dog's being an idiot. But like the whole time that I was really feeling crap and I wasn't even streaming, like I didn't even have enough motivation to come out here and clean up anything. So that's hence the mess. I've finally been able feeling a lot better. So I'm like digging out all the parts and random crap that I've accumulated, and trying to get it all like it should be. So yeah, it is getting better. Man, this takes forever to slice. I guess for any of those of you that have a resin machine, like, is this normal? Is this just Chitu box, or is there another slicer for a resin that I should use? Yes, please. Much appreciated. Hit the thumbs up. Go inside. In, two out. So is anybody still going to Murph? I know I'm definitely going. As long as they don't shut it down. Right. Been hearing a lot of people from overseas stuff all over the pond, however you want to look at it, outside of the US. All those people are backing out with all the potential weirdness of the virus. Okay, so that says that opened it. Mentholatum SP on joints. All right. Oh, one raz. Sorry to hear that, buddy. I know I'm definitely going. Plus, I paid for a table, so. What? What? No, you're not getting any of my pizza. Oh, now you're trying to kiss up. Mama's not home yet, huh? Oh, you're getting me all dirty. Stop. Stop digging in the mud, please. Crazy dog. All right. Let's see. Oh, print. Eiffel Tower. I'm gonna go. All right, so maybe someone can. Table on no chair. Human malware. Okay, well that sounds a hell of a lot better than it used to. Before, when it would go to print and it would lower into the vat, you'd hear that like it was like fighting to keep going lower than the max. We'll try these settings. I mean, this is what they put in the thing. But anyway, so these magnets, and I got two of them. No, it's probably coming in super bright. There we go. So these two magnets, it looks like they have super glue on them. Anyway, they are supposed to be right on the inside of the door to magnetic close, and they came off. like as soon as I was unboxing last night. So I'm wondering if I should just go to Harbor Freight or Lowe's or somebody and get some JB Weld or JP Weld, whatever that stuff is called, the epoxy, and like tag it onto the door piece. Because if it's going to stay out here, I don't know if the temperature is going to be completely stable. I mean, I've got a radiator heater that I turn on the nights that it's going to get colder, but yeah, the one that just kills me is like how a lot of these places already have toilet paper that is out, hand sanitizer that's out, Lysol. But then if you read some of the other stuff, like this is just a variant of the coronavirus that we've already had numerous years ago that Lysol company already protected against. But like this new variation can't be killed with all the same stuff. So people are like stocking up on hand sanitizer and Lysol, and it won't even kill it. But then the toilet paper like baffles me because they're saying like some places I've read it said that people are using it to make homemade masks, but I've never heard of a mask or toilet paper being able to filter out much of anything. So I don't know. Oh yeah, that's not a bad idea. Well, still got to go to a store to get super glue anyway. Psst. No, don't get in the boxes. You're not getting my pizza. No. You can get dinner in a minute. What? You're barking at the people next door, and then you're whining when you come back in here. Why don't you just go back inside? Are you trying to make up because I caught you making all that mess in the trash in the kitchen? Yeah. Turd. JB Weld. Okay. That's what I thought it was JP, or I couldn't remember the name. So yeah, I'm gonna definitely have to, after this whole thing is done tomorrow, I guess I'll plug back in the network cable, give it an IP, and then see if I can tell it to do a network send. That'd be interesting. That'd definitely be interesting. It'll probably mean that I have to keep the laptop on and Chitu box connected and all that jazz. It's pretty cool. I didn't realize that they were going to give me some sample resin in the case, 250 grams, and it feels, let's see, so I've still got about a third left in here, and I've got enough resin in the vat right now. The slope of the build plate, and then it meets up with that gear or bolt or whatever, and then it does the vertical, so it's like right at that very top edge, right at the bolt. So I probably have just a little too much resin in there, but it's all staying in the vat. It's not like getting too close to the edge or anything like that. Do all of them? Because I heard that like some people have opened up some of their resin kits and they didn't even get any any resin. They had to order separate resin just to be able to do anything. Hopefully that's changed in everybody, because that makes sense. I mean, why not just include a really small bottle, just enough to print a few little things just to go, oh, okay, now I get the hang of it. This is really cool. Yes, I'll fork over the money. But because I didn't know whether or not it would have sample, I already bought the 1 liter or 1 kilogram. So I've got the sky blue transparent. So that'll definitely be the next major stuff after I burn through this resin. So at least this Ultrabot from Tronxy, it looks like it'll at least it comes with a sample, but it's like, it looks whitish in the vat, but it's hard to tell because it looks more white on the camera, but when you look at it in person, it's more of like skin tone. And I don't know if that's what it's meant to be, or if I did something wrong by setting it on my kitchen ledge on the outside and set it on the brick and let the sunlight just cook the hell out of it. Because I don't have a curing station yet. I'm trying to design one, but I don't know. I'm going to put it over on the side. But what I want to do is like almost like a cabinet full enclosure, so that you open the doors and then you have the printer on one side, a divider, and then the curing black light mirrored UV res, curing thing to the side of it. That way, on at least the printer side, if I need to, I can hook up an exhaust fan to suck out any of that and blow it right out the window that's like right there. But then a pull-out drawer or a secondary door, or it doesn't even have to have a door to really begin with, but it'd be kind of nice to put the supplies there. But I want to get one of the ultrasonic little cleaners so I can put the small one underneath it, and so it comes out of there, clean it, and then cure it. And just kind of have a whole like station all together. Oh, okay. Maybe that's just the color that this is supposed to be, is like a skin tone type shade. I mean, it doesn't look bad. It just, like I said, I didn't even know I was going to get any sample resin, and it doesn't, it says it all in, oh, you know what, let me put my Google Translate, see what it says here. Translate. Bio-based resin, color white, weight 250 grams. Okay. You know what I mean? It says white, but who knows? Wow, it's already saying it's on there 41. I guess we'll see. So anyway, let's get something else maybe printing. Might as well go all out, right? Oh, that'll be practical. Okay, let's just get that then. So, let me get this tap holder. Maybe I can finally start getting around to working on my Palette Plus that I haven't like printed with like ever. Oh, come on. Come on, why can't you? Specific window. Really? So they changed it. Alright, that'll work. It's ridiculous. Alright, what does it say for settings? Do I need to worry about anything? Just 20%. Okay, that'll work. I need to do 25, but I can drop it to 20. $2. This is the one thing that I really like about having Octoprint is I can send my file over. Come on. Yeah. I wonder what happened there. Oh yeah, they all got the newest release. So they don't. Alright, come on. Finish loading. There we go. Did you connect? Yeah, there we go. Alright. There's the holder. Let's preheat. Alright, gotta figure out the focal length that I can put up here as like a command line, because I'm getting tired of the having to reset it by putty all the time. So in case it didn't come out very well, it's tap holder. So that'll work perfect with the Alien 3D box tap set that I got. That should have been included with the tap holder month. One dripping booger. It's been a while since I've seen Life of Pets 2. I watched it with my kids the very first time, and then after that, I haven't watched it since. So... So just wondering if anybody happens to know. Oh. There it is. So I got this UV strip, 12 volt UV from eBay. Probably about now a year ago. It will make the glow in the dark filaments react really well. However, is there a way to tell what nanometer they may have used? Because this ultra buy and the resin is all what, 405 nanometer. I wonder if that UV strip is not close enough that it may take longer to actually like process for the curing station, to where like maybe I should just buy another strip or a different like 405 nanometer spotlight, you know, UV to reflect around the mirrored box that I'm going to make. Hi. You back again, huh? This dog is tall for not even being a year old. You're falling asleep already? You just overstimulated? You didn't get your nap in, did you? Man, you're too busy digging around everywhere. Well, I just hear that, like, you know, Jesse even did a test where he did his ultrasonic cleaner, but he used mean green versus like regular IPA, and he said the mean green was like so much better in the ultrasonic cleaner. it took out all the excess resin and made it look really nice and everything. So, but people are saying like anywhere from a few minutes to maybe a couple hours to cure. And if you can, leave it in like sunlight, for as long as you can, but at least maybe like 30 minutes or so. So I don't know. I was kind of curious if, like, how far, like, how much of a range do you have with UV curing for these resins, to see if it will make it better, shorter, final cure time, or in the final process, does it really even matter, Holy crap, 4K a week for an LPN? I'm in the wrong job. A new 2021 Kia. I haven't even seen any of those. Oh, that already preheated. I haven't been paying attention. All right. Yeah, Sean, that's a good point. I wonder. Being the fact that this is my first resin printer and I've only had it for now, this is going on the second day, I couldn't tell you. But yeah, this is very, not very opaque at all, and the other is practically like glass from what I've been seeing on the thing. Scott, when I went to visit him, passed along, let me put it on max cam so you can see it. He passed along this mostly clear resin one for the wife so she could look at it. And I mean, it's very detailed, but see, like, even the bottom, oh, come on, focus, is still like, looks a little gummy even after months. I've washed it with IPA, but every now and then it still has like a tacky like feeling on it. And sometimes like some of the little crease edge, like on the underside, looks wet. But I mean, it's completely dry. It doesn't even smell, but I haven't like left it out in the sun since I got it. It was in the sun on the drive from meeting him to come back to the house, but other than that, I wonder if this thing will let my overseer work. That's not what was supposed to move. See if I can make this work. Head over here. So this overseer is supposed to connect to or like cycle automatically in the view only mode, like between any available print job. At least that's what my understanding was. See if it'll just expand the image. Yep. Okay. So yeah, I mean that's the only active ones right now, so I mean, that makes sense. Possibly. I have no idea. I think that might have been his. Sorry, I just looked at it. That might have been his sample clear resin. So it could be. I don't know. I just keep it for reference that, you know, I've had it this whole time until I finally got my own resin. So I'll probably print one of the flyers for the wife so she can enjoy it. But then definitely when I get to the blue, make her a couple of those. Bert's Hobbies, welcome. Spider action. Yeah, the Delta's, well, this particular Delta is my favorite. Now, my other Delta, I need a new effector because the one that I printed is not doing too well. Wish I could show you what it looks like, but stupid thing is like it's out of view anyway. So normally this is what I look at, which is why I thought it would do it on that one, but it gives me where I can look at all four of my printers. I gotta fix this one's webcam mount because I snapped it. This one I actually got to build a mount for. This one is I got to redo the base because it broke in transit, but the articulating part of it is not holding tight anymore. So I think I'm gonna just go with a whole different style. I just don't know what yet. But yeah, kind of like having this the way it is. I mean, this gives me all the stats that I need, and I can check this from pretty much anywhere too. I don't know if they've got a new update. They probably do by now. The guy is pretty good at coding. Made it really simple. But anywho, let's see if that'll. So that's the webcam feed of it, but like I said, it just my Octoprint just I pushed an update, but I hadn't rebooted, and now that I did, It doesn't look like it's processing the update correctly. Oh, there it goes.
All right.
Turn it on, and maybe I can drop it down so you can see what it looks like. Get back, dog. Stop. Okay, why aren't you connecting? Could not exclusively lock the port. Why could you not exclusively lock the port? And there it goes. Sometimes Marlin just, I don't know. Alright, so okay, there we go. Alright. So that's the effector that I got. Fully printed case. The whole bottom part is actually like part of the blower. It's missing the third fan on the back of the same 30 mil little small ones, but these two alone do pretty decent. It just, I don't know. There's just something about it that's not quite right. So the Ultrabot's at 7%. Says it still needs 6 hours and 43 minutes for the Eiffel Tower. So I will definitely tweet that out. Let's see, how long does this say? That tap holder needs about 2 more hours. This thing is being crazy. But yeah. So, what else has anybody been working on? We'll open up the forum. Maybe I'll try to actually figure out how to get this thing to do StreamYard or something so other people can join. Excuse me. Member goals. Wow, that's a new one. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Settings for a subscription goal. Goal amount. Let's do what, 200. Starting amount. We're at 169. Oop, field is required. Field is required. What? Why? That's dumb. Oh, it added it twice. Even better. Stop, you stupid mouse. Nope, that one doesn't work very well. Oh. All right, so I'm gonna be moving that overhead cam at some point. We gotta figure out a better location because right there it's too zoomed in. I didn't realize it was gonna be quite that bad. Let's see if this one is pulling in all the rest of the stuff. What did I click on now? Apologies. So, anybody else got anything? Chit chat. Ideas for a resin cabinet? I bet you somebody else just went live, didn't they? So y'all don't care about me. Just kidding. Come on, YouTube. Tell me who went live. Sign out. Sometimes Google and YouTube just really irritate me. They don't make it easy to like continue on with your daily life. First layer is on. Ivan Miranda had a CNC that cuts metal. No, CNC from scratch. Chris Riley tomorrow morning. I see a Fun King or Fun in the Country Basement little tag yet, but Oh, Sean Butler's Saturday Night Maker. That's always fun too. Oh. Everybody's being super quiet. I might be boring. That's fine. I don't really have much else for tonight anyway. I'm just, like I said, cleaning up the shop, catching up, playing around with the new resin printer, trying to figure it all out. So I guess I'm back. I've got a ton of videos that I need to start catching up and recording to publish. So I don't know if I'm going to be doing next Saturday or if I'm going to be busy doing all the videos. I don't know. We'll figure something out. But thanks for hanging out with me tonight. Sorry it's kind of boring. Only for a handful of you. I'm going to try to get a camera of some type to maybe look in on the resin printer, though with it printing the way it does, I don't know if you even really can. But maybe I'll try to figure out something. I don't know. Anyway, thanks for hanging out again, and we will see you guys maybe next week.